Hey guys, I'm Greg with the Syrup City Travel Channel, and on today's episode we're going to tackle the age-old question, faster to the fun, is it worth it or not? If that's something you're interested in and you want to know the answer to, stick around. We'll answer it right after this. So, you've purchased your cruise, you're excited, you can't wait to get on the ship. So you go to your Hub app or you go to the website and you start looking through the excursions and you come across this logo. And so you say, what is faster to the fun? How can I make this trip any better than it already is going to be? Well, you possibly could. If you purchase faster to the fun, you get some of the same perks that Diamond and Platinum members get for free. Now, is it worth it or not? I don't know. Let's go over the cost. So if you look at this graphic, for a 2-night cruise, it starts at $39.95, and for a week or longer, it goes up to $119.95. Now, keep in mind it's not available at all ports, and different ships vary in pricing as well. So is it worth it? Well, in my opinion, maybe not. You can decide for yourself based off of our experience. I'll give you 3 reasons why I thought it was right for us, and then you can make a decision whether maybe it might be right for you. Number 1 for us was when we got to the port. We ported out of Miami, and the first thing I noticed when we got there is there's a separate line for faster to the fun Diamond and Platinum guests, and then everyone else. And so there was no waiting in our line. Now keep in mind that Carnival has done a really good job of scheduling check-in times, and I've seen a lot of people that have commented on social media and in Facebook posts and on some of the other websites that even though they did not have faster to the fun, that when they got there close to their check-in time, they were on the ship within 15 to 20 minutes. So keep that in mind. But with faster to the fun, we pretty much got there as soon as they opened the port. We walked right in through check-in. We went straight to the check-in desk because they have a separate line for faster to the fun check-in. We went to our designated faster to the fun seating area, and as soon as they opened the ship to board, we boarded right after the wedding guests, the Diamond and Platinum members, and we were on within just a few minutes. We were able to go straight to our cabin. Even though the doors were shut, you'll notice that when you get on the ship that while they're still cleaning the cabins, that the doors are shut. But with faster to the fun and the little sticker you have on your sell and sign card, you can go right through the doors and go straight to your cabin, put up your carry-on luggage, anything you carried on with you, and then head straight to Lido, grab you some lunch. Now I will tell you this, our luggage was not there when we first got on, but within just probably 15 or 20 minutes after we grabbed some lunch, went back, luggage was there. So that was number 1. That was a great perk. That was worth it. In our opinion. But number 2 was, you'll notice with Faster to the Fun you have priority guest services, meaning when you go to guest services there is always a line in guest services. Now guest services has 2 spots, and I'll throw up this graphic. As you can see, at guest services there's the normal guest services section, then there's a line or an area for Diamond, Platinum, and Faster to the Fun members. This came in handy for us, and I'll tell you why. We traveled with 2 other couples, and it just so happened that one of the other couples that was with us had a birthday in their party. And we had talked about getting the birthday boy, or birthday man, a birthday cake and decorating the room on the day of his birthday. And it just so happened that the day of his birthday we were in Cozumel. Well, we got caught up in the excitement of the trip, and we forgot. That was on us. And by the time we realized it, all the shops were closed where we could purchase the cake from. So we rushed down to guest services, and of course we bypassed the long line that was at guest services and pretty much walked right up to the desk. And the young lady that was there heard our plight, and she called up to the shop, and the manager was still there. Despite the fact that the shop was closed, the manager was still in there, and she called them. And she explained to them what we were trying to do, and they went out of their way to make sure that they got us the cake and the decorations. Now I have no doubt that had we not had Faster to the Fun, we would have not got the cake and the decorations that day. So kudos to Carnival and Faster to the Fun for making that happen for us. That was Faster to the Fun and saved the day. Number 3 for us was Debarkation. Debarkation was great. There's 2 ways that you can get off the ship on Debarkation day. One's called self-assist. You keep your luggage in your room, and whenever it's time for you to get off the ship, you carry your luggage off with you. The other way is the night before, you pack all your luggage up, you tag it, you set it outside the door, they come along and pick up your luggage, and when you get off the ship, you grab it off the carousel, and you're on your way. So with Faster to the Fun, the neat thing about this is, just like getting on the ship, you get priority to get off the ship. So by 7:30 in the morning, we had all gathered with all our other fancy little priority members that had Faster to the Fun, the Diamond and Platinum. We gathered in the theater. As soon as customs allowed the ship to be released, we grabbed our luggage and we were off the ship through customs and in our car and on the road by 8 a.m. Now we had a 7.5-hour drive, so we were anxious to get home, despite the fact we didn't want to leave the ship because we had such a great time. But it was great to be off the ship and on the road by 8 o'clock. So those were the three main reasons that we thought it was great for us. Now keep in mind, if those three things aren't really that important to you and some of this other stuff's not, maybe you want to spend that $40, $50, $60, $70, whatever it is for your cruise. Maybe you'd rather spend that money on something else, a drink package, or maybe you want to spend it on an excursion, or maybe you just want to spend it somewhere else. But just know that Faster to the Fun is available on a lot of these cruises. It does make getting on the ship, off the ship, and some of the experiences on the ship a little bit better. So hopefully this has answered some of the questions you might have. If you have other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section and I'll try to get back to you. And hopefully you've enjoyed this video and found it informative. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and until next time, glad to have you with us. I'm Greg with Syrup City Travel Channel, and we'll see you next time.